the house. Me?
Cornhole? I want to play cornhole with someone.
And what is your relationship to Josh and Haley?
Josh is my cousin from my mom's side.
What is your name?
My name's Nicole.
How you doing?
I'm doing great today. I just had a really good barbecue pork bun, so I feel great.
Okay, so that question is, what does it take to have a happy marriage?
I think that the happiest marriages that I've seen probably work mostly through not just being able to communicate with each other, willing to find somebody who you want to learn with and laugh with for the rest of your life, but also finding somebody who makes you want to be the best version of yourself. Because the person who you end up marrying is going to be somebody who hopefully you love a lot and hopefully you think they're a great person and all that. And I think that that's the most important part, is meeting somebody who makes you want to be the best version of yourself, so that the two of you can be the happiest that you can be for the rest of your lives together.
Well said.
Thank you.
I think for me that sounds like you have to have kindness.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Yeah. Have some grace, all of that. That's the important stuff, in my opinion.
It's hard for guys sometimes because we're messy. We forget stuff all the time. Generally not as smart as women. And
I think that a lot of that is just that the world
happens.
expects a little bit more out of women than it does out of men.
Could be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody I've talked to, every man I've talked to has been married more than 15, 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
They all said pretty much the same thing. They got to be willing to give. Got to be willing to give.
You have to. You have to be able to expect more out of yourself for the other person. They should be somebody who makes you want to be better. And then you guys just keep learning and growing together for the rest of your lives. And that's, I feel like, the closest to perfect that a marriage can be.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh God, you're so welcome.
Okay, name and your relationship to Haley and Josh.
I'm Dean Dapkus. I'm Haley's father. I'm Josh's really, really, really good friend, I think, at this point. Tomorrow, that relationship will change, and it will and it won't. I think that myself and my family, that we've already embraced Josh, and I think we can grow together. But anyway, that's not the question.
Yeah.
In terms of the question, I think probably the most important thing to keep in mind, I actually think it's different based on where I see the world going.
Oh.
I think that things are getting really complicated. I think for a lot of reasons, but I think a large part of it has to do with technology. And something I really value about both Josh and Haley is their love of nature, and the fact that, despite the pleasure and whatever they get from screens, as most people do, they also both have a really nice balance. But I think balance in life is going to get more complicated as the world becomes more complicated. And I think fake news and artificial intelligence and all of those things, if managed properly, I think we're going to be okay. But I think there's going to be a lot of crazy. And so if I think about how much things have changed since I started working with computers, which was basically a bit was on or off, it was black and white, right? Working on an old 256K Mac.
Wow.
I mean, we're talking about quantum computing that may change the meaning of sort of our existence. We're going to learn stuff about ourselves and the world around us that nobody ever anticipated. So, one is always come back to your core, which is where you came from, who you were, what you are, where you started. Return there, or at least keep in mind that that's where your partner was when you met them. Give them the latitude to change, give them the latitude to fail, accept them in the end, and if push comes to shove and you have to rely on one thing, let it be love. because I think, you know, even if it's a 51-49 split with 51% love and 49% of anything else, you're always going to come out ahead, because that will be what defines you in the end and probably ends up defining the relationship. So wherever this goes, whoever sees it, especially Josh and Haley, I love you both. Uncle Paul, thank you for taking the time to do this with me and others. I think it was a great idea, and I hope I answered it appropriately.
Well, I asked you earlier, and you said, like, give me time to think about it, and you did. It was very, very detailed. I appreciate it. It's true, though. Everything you said is 100% true. But above everything else, yeah, there has to be that willingness to grow and let your partner grow. Yeah.
You have to let them grow, and you have to know. Yeah, I mean, I think I already said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Hello, Jen. Let's get your name and your relationship to Haley and Josh.
Okay. My name is Jen, and I am Josh's Auntie Kelly's sister.
Okay. So the question is, what's important? What's the key to a happy marriage?
I would think that respect is the cornerstone of a healthy marriage. Because if you respect that person, then you will listen when they want to be listened to. You will feel when they need to be taken care of. And yeah, and everything to me, all actions kind of stem from respect. So if you respect them, yeah, then you will allow them to be who they want to be. You will allow them their own perspectives and opinions. Yeah, you'll have good communication. You'll allow them to be individuals. That's what I think.
Well said. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You should have asked me before the three.
Brother, okay. Your name and your relationship to Haley and Josh.
Weston, and Haley's brother and Josh's brother-in-law.
Question. What is key to a happy marriage?
I don't know. Getting along, I suppose. These guys do like damn near everything together, and I think that's important. Every time I go up or talk to them, they've got some other like thing going on. We're always doing projects or going places or learning new things together, and I just have to imagine that that's a big part of it.
Well said. Thank you, man.
Open up, pop. It's my house. Come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. 'Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home. Tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby. Cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby. Take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Let's continue tonight, come